I'm Allie Smetanic-Childs, and I'm here to talk about grief. We've been through a lot, our little family. I got married at 25. Right away, we had 2 kids. During that time, my husband got addicted to pain meds and eventually harder drugs. In the midst of trying to get him to rehab, we had a 3rd child, and we got separated in hopes that he would get clean and we could all get back together. I got a knock at my door to find out that my husband, who I was divorcing, had killed himself. That was probably the worst news ever. Besides, I'm glad the children were safe, because even though you love somebody, love doesn't look like you bend for them. You have to save your soul sometimes over saving another person. Grief doesn't ever leave. It's not something you get through. Grief can look like laughing so hard you're crying, and it can look like getting angry over the smallest thing because you're hurting so much inside. It can look like you're normal and your life is a success. It's so not what I expected. Grief can take you down roads that are very uncomfortable and very hard to sit with. And the truth is, it's important to go down those roads. Working from the inside pushed that grief out. It said, I'm bigger than the grief. Because that's the trick. Sometimes the grief feels like it's bigger than me and that I'm not gonna be able to get through this, or I'm not gonna be able to live with this. A big part of my processing I've recently found out is working out. If I work out really hard, it changes my mood and it helps me come back and be a strong parent to my kids. It's a lot of pressure when you're a mom of 3 kids, but they are affected by my process. If I'm strong and I'm confident and I'm trusting, they feel it. When I'm feeling unsure and shaky, that's when they push the boundaries. That's when the fights start. That's when my questioning of myself and why we're here all comes up, and I get confused and muddled and feel foggy. So the best way I can keep that clear is to take care of myself. We have a closeness that we talk about everything. I think that's key to raising kids, is to have as little secrets as possible. That is the openness we have. And we can enjoy a night like we had last night, where I cooked a homemade dinner, and then we went ice skating, and then they all really wanted to get cupcakes from our favorite place. So we all did that, and we came home and read books and then went to bed, and it felt like heaven. The grief process is be honest with yourself, find a healthy person that knows the road of grief and how to navigate it, and be gentle with yourself. Those are the points where you'll learn to love in a different and greater way. How is it?
Fantastic.